Okay, hi aliens. This week I am getting a message that this is a message for someone who is going through a really big change. Somebody who you have been on the precipice of great challenge and opportunity, and there's been sacrifice, there's been maybe loss, and it's pushed you to awaken at an accelerated rate and to release your biggest fears and step into an unknown with greater faith than you ever have before. Okay, so let's pull from Lightseer Tarot to start with. And whatever change is taking place in your life right now, it's like you're facing and confronting a major fear that is actually not going to play out like the fears of your past have, which have just traumatized you. It's a fear that's being faced so that you can move past it in a way you never have before to clear all stagnation. Tell me more about this. Okay, we have the Fool, the new beginning. It's like you're falling, free diving with your eyes closed. There's faith here, and this is also a card with some Gemini energy, and we are in Gemini season and we're coming into a retrograde. We have the Emperor, a masculine who is in his power, who is big Aries energy here. He's standing in authority. He has the world as his oyster. He is ruling with structure and with sovereignty and self-discipline. There's a lot of self-mastery with this card. Okay, so the Fool and the Emperor, you're stepping into an authority position and you're being trusted in a leadership role like never before. This is for the Divine Masculine with these cards today. Divine Masculine, you are on the precipice of great change in your life, and it's requiring you to up level like you never have before. And I use that word up level a lot, but in this context, it's an up leveling that comes from the initiation of facing the parts of yourself that you have to leave behind in order to step into what Spirit's calling you to do, because it's a big purpose here. Tell me about the purpose. Wow, okay. It's like 4 cards just flew out here. So the first one I saw was the Queen of Swords. So discernment and judging something. There's been death and rebirth here. Scorpio energy, Cancer, Taurus energy. We have the 4 of Swords and the Magician. Okay, so I'm getting that you have had a stagnation in terms of seeing the shifts with magic that you have been doing. And now that we're in Gemini season, this is also actually a Gemini card, the Magician. You're getting, it's an answer to prayer. It's an answer to the maybe elemental work that you've been doing. I'm picking up maybe earth, water, magic. And it's like there's kind of a judging feminine energy here. Someone is perceiving whether or not you've... Actually, I'm getting like a Scorpio moon. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Swords and the Death and Rebirth. Okay, so it's like there's an anxiety here with a feminine in your life. She's anxious about your transformation. Interesting. Yeah, she has kind of she's presenting a lot of anxiety about the changes that she's seeing in you. Because I think it's because she wanted to, oh, whoa, this card just appeared out of nowhere. 5 of Cups. Yeah, like a kind of emotional dissatisfaction with the fact that you are stepping into your power masculine archetype. And it's almost like she was more comfortable when you were dormant, when you weren't in your activated state, when you were actually playing small. Okay, interesting. Yeah, 5 of Cups, it's like walking away from emotional dissatisfaction that was going on with a feminine in your life, masculine. Okay, tell me more about this. What was the... Oh, 10 of Cups. This is all about emotional satisfaction. So that's really interesting. That just popped out. Oh, Queen of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a emotional connection with a very healing, heart-centered, soft, feminine energy. It's exciting. And then 2 of Pentacles. So, I'm getting like 2 different women here. We have a Queen of Swords who is, I'm getting like a really sharp, kind of almost judgmental energy from this card. And then we have a feminine who is totally connected to your heart in every way. There's absolute harmony. And it seems like she's balancing 2 different energies here. So tell me about the 2 different energies that are being balanced with the 2 Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Swords, the end of something, a major catastrophe or devastation or betrayal, or it could even be just cutting cords with something really toxic, the Hanged Man. So like there was like a spiritual initiation or a spiritual like a retreat. Okay, interesting. So the end of maybe like a vacation. Ooh, the Moon. Okay, big emotional energy here. Okay, there's some really interesting things going on. 10 of Swords, the Hangman, and the Moon. Tell me more. The cards don't want to tell me more. Okay. 10 of Swords, Hanged Man, and the Moon. It's almost like there was... I'm feeling like it was a crazy astrological and maybe like a series of social events with the Hanged Man, or actually, yeah, like a kind of like a spiritual gathering or a spiritual event that has propelled big emotions. And I think it's leading the masculine into a space where he's kind of walking away from a more harsh, feminine, critical energy in his life and being drawn to somebody who's very soft and heart-centered. I'm gonna pull from Soul Helper. If I'm reading this reading weird, okay, cross the bridge of happiness. Yeah, it's like a kind of, there's so much stress, masculine, that you've been under regarding energy being put out by a feminine in your life. Okay, yeah, this is the message. I was getting there. She's been putting a lot of strain on you. It's felt like everything that involves her is a death and rebirth, and it's like a crazy amount of it's like a crazy amount of instability or almost emotional coldness. And so now you've tapped into how to alchemize that. And so you're no longer in the Four of Swords energy. There's a momentum here. You're walking away from the Four of Swords stagnated energy, and you're moving into a new beginning where you're stepping into your Magician Emperor archetype. And it's bringing about not a confrontation per se, but a shift in what kind of feminine energy is welcome into your field. Because when you're in your power, you don't need a backseat driving, authoritarian. I'm getting just a distorted kind of very like never satisfied type of woman with that card. And then that happened to be revealed to you. I'm getting with this astrology, maybe on the blue moon in Sagittarius. Like there was a big breakthrough, which that was the, was it the, oh my gosh, the 4th? I can't remember. But we just recently had the Sagittarius blue moon. And there's like this blue speaking to me here, and then the moon, and then there's this hanging person that it's almost like you had to like hang upside down and do some like yoga or aerobics to have a new perspective and realize why you've been feeling the way you have been feeling. And so it's the end of being in this stagnation, this spiritual stagnation. Actually, that's what the Hangman is being contextually told it represents in this reading to me, is like a spiritual stagnation, and you're ending that. And you're crossing the bridge to happiness. So it's like now that you're in your power, interestingly enough, now that you're in your power, happiness is more of a priority for you, masculine, than ever before. You know you don't have to suffer. You know you can have it all. You know you can be in love and be happy and thrive. And you're kind of over suffering for no good reason. Okay, I'm going to pull from this animal archetype deck. I don't really know what it's called, and I could find, Wild Elemental. I always forget to tell you guys about that. Tell me about the masculine and what he's stepping into with this new energy. Whoa, we've gotten this card before. This is coming up a lot. It's the Rapid again. So facing that big fear. Ooh, okay, yeah. Tell me about the fear. I'm gonna pull on the fear. What am I pulling? What's the fear about? Tell me about the fear. Whoa. The fear of love? Being romantic? Oh my goodness. Wait, this is sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Being romantic for a very feminine woman. That explains it. So that would explain. Oh my goodness. You're so in your feelings, masculine. She is got you feeling things you have not felt before. This is a healer. This woman, she reminds me of like a yoga teacher. This card, when I look at it, it reminds me of this gal that I knew who was a yoga teacher who I met in beauty school, and she had the most infectious laugh and gorgeous smile, and she was just like this radiant, attractive being, and she was also so feminine to me, and I was just like, wow, this woman is like embodying Empress energy. And somebody like that might be in your life. Like, I don't know if she doesn't have to be a yoga teacher, but maybe she's like super just like on her path, and it's very attractive to you, masculine. Okay. So there's fear about being in your feelings for her. Tell me more about that. I'm pulling from Sacred Geometry. We have Vesica Pisces. Ooh, there's kind of like a Piscean, maybe a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, what's the other water sign? Oh my goodness. Scorpio. Interesting. Yeah, because we have like the Scorpio card here and we have the moon. So there's like a lot of water energy with this reading. Oh, card just popped out as I was about to shuffle again. Golden Spiral. Okay. And what else do we have here with the Sacred Geometry? The Lesson. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this Golden Spiral card is about the union of the masculine and feminine into the divine perfection of the sacred geometry that is life. Speaking of sacred geometry, Dr. Robert Gilbert, his talk with Pretty Intense podcast, amazing. That this card reminds me of him today for whatever reason. It's giving fusion, like two people who are coming together and creating something that has a lot of power. And the Vesica Pisces is a portal. So there's like a water portal with this reading. I don't know if that ties in with the astrology quite literally. I know Uranus was in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. I don't know. There's a lesson here. Okay, interesting. I'm going to pull from, Angel Gabriel cards. What's the lesson? Oh, 3 cards fell out. Blocks lifted. Ooh, previous obstacles came from fear and they are now lifted away. That's like the rabbit. It's just like the fear itself is leaving. So that's really positive. We have editor. So maybe your creative project needs someone involved with the logistics of it. I'm not tech savvy at all. I could use an editor, to be honest. Ask for what you want. That's what I'm doing. I'm like putting it out into the field. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others help you avoid misunderstandings. And so this is great for this Mercury retrograde season we're in. Okay. Yeah. Because you want to move ahead with your projects, because this is not a time to play small. This is the fire horse year. And so it's a year about taking advantage of this natural momentum you have to make your passions reality, especially with the Aries astrology. It's very much in your favor right now. I'm going to pull from Sexual Tarot. Tell me about fear and love. Ooh. Yeah, 4 of Cups. It's almost that stagnation. This is like emotional stagnation with the 4 of Cups. And there's a fear, I think, of, I want to say reciprocation, or it's almost like with these people, this couple standing at a gate. It's kind of a sense of secrecy going on. Yeah, that's the word. Oh, interesting. 7 of Cups. So a lot of like romanticizing, fantasizing. It's almost like your head's in the clouds, like you're just really dreaming about this person a lot. And we have 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups again. Oh my goodness, that's so much 10 of Cups. That's like the perfect emotional complementary. This person just makes you feel so good and so whole when you're around them. It's the way you feel around them is very confirmational here because they are bringing you into a sense of peace and harmony and joy. Oh my god, a spider. You've got to be kidding me. Not again. Oh, it's a big one. Jesus fucking. Killing it with my flask. I'm sorry, guys. This is insane. Oh my god. Anyways. As I was saying. Okay. Pulling from this card. Yeah, emotional fulfillment. What do we got? Ooh, interesting. Dream communication. So watery again, this lunar energy. It's like emotional, it's deep, it's intuitive, it's so like feminine and watery and mystical. There's something you're getting in your dreams, masculine. It's like she's appearing to you and bringing you messages from beyond. It's like this oracle energy. And it's communicating things to you. I feel like we've talked about communication in the past, but I'm gonna pull from my shaman oracle. Tell me about the communication. Oh my god, there's so many cards here. Okay, we have magic. Yay, earth. Yeah, earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn. What's the other earth sign? I've been seeing a lot of 444, which I think is like Atlantean. But 4 is also foundational earth energy. And then the drum. So the drum and magic and earth. Oh my god, guys, so many cards. Hang on. So magic. We had the magician earlier too. Okay. Like just a very literal like spell or potion or something's been created, but it's not malevolent. It's like a positive magic. It's an alchemy. Something has shifted and it's like affecting your ability to be authentic and to be grounded in the earth in a kind of materialistic way. The hummingbird, there's ancestry here. There's migration, or there's a kind of territorialness around your home or your finances or your projects. But hummingbirds are very much go-getters. There's a lot of fuel here, a lot of again, more of that fire horse energy. They run on sugar and they're just like spazzes. So you're getting a lot done is what I get with the hummingbird card. Like you're doing a lot. And then the crow is about truth and the arrow. So with hummingbird, truth, and arrow, I get the sense, masculine, that you are being guided. There's a lot of bird totem energy here too. You're being guided into freedom. You're being guided into a higher dimension of truth and love and light and embodied spiritual power, authority, and energy. I get the sense that this is a time that is auspicious for you to get done in a few months what would normally take you a few years to complete. So that's why it's requiring you to be courageous, to let go of fear and see that there's very clearly one direction for you to head in right now. that you're locking in, you're focused. The hummingbird to me is also about focus, because even though their wings are flapping really fast, it takes all their energy into that tiny space to get the nectar. It's specific, it's targeted. Okay, I want to get more on the truth and the arrow. Tell me about this. I'm pulling from the Sacred Hag Oracle now. Oh my gosh, look, even more bird energy. Season of Holy Thunder. This is like a hawk, bird of prey, powerful. Yeah, the heavens are on your side. You're with bird archetypal energy. It's the balance of being incredibly responsible for your family while also respecting and honoring and going after what is serving of your authenticity and freedom, and finding union in the two. And then we have the full moon walk and season of tender roots. Oh, okay. So yeah, something happened on the full moon. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look at this, more birds. It's like big bird, baby bird, full moon. Whoa, something major happened for you with a full moon. I don't know what's going on, but it like propelled you into a whole fresh new beginning, because look at this. Oh my god, let me see if I can find the card. Okay, look at this. The new beginning energy. And then the moon. We had the moon like twice here. And I can't find it now because I'm not organized. I don't have a table. Oh my god. Okay, what's this all mean? I'm gonna pull from Kali Oracle. This is gonna be a long reading today because I don't feel like rushing myself. If I'm in it, I'm in it, you know? Just here. Just vibing. Okay. We have, oh my goodness, Vishvamata and Krishnu. Okay, this is the most fire horsier card you could possibly pull. It is like masculine, like totally transformational, and the power of your tongue, the words you speak. It's kind of like it's like a card where you can cut cords and manifest things, and all with your speech, with a word from your tongue, you can change your reality with Krishna. And it's purifying. I forgot to mention that. It's a very purifying card because he burns away what isn't meant for you. So it could be like a fire burning ritual. Vishvamata. I forgot what Vishvamata was. I'm gonna check this one, you guys. It's been a while. Vishvamata, with her protection, even significant uncertainty does not need to be wrought with despair. Okay, so it's that uncertain new beginning, fear, rabbit energy we've been getting. There is a pathway that can shift your devastation into a palpable experience of being protected and guided through a difficulty. Trust where you are being led. Grace shall come from this. Okay, so develop confidence and commitment to the necessary tasks that challenge yet also inspire you. Yeah, so stepping out of your comfort zone, not just for the sake of stepping out of your comfort zone, but there's a goal with the arrow, with Krishna, with this love. I'm gonna pull another soul card here. Tell me about this love energy. Oh, yeah, because success and happiness are coming. And it's almost like you're going to have such a radically up-leveled, I'm sorry, I keep saying that, such a radically better reality The only thing standing in your way, masculine, is fear, which you're already working on transmuting. And it's kind of just a matter of time before you get everything you've wanted. And that's almost part of the fear. It's like, do I deserve to have everything I've always wanted? Yes, you do. And that's what the cards are saying for reals. Because it seems like you've gone through a lot, and with that Queen of Swords energy, it's like you're almost critical of yourself as well. Like there's an inner critic that says, can I have a love that is this pure and true? And yes, you can, because it's a partnership for the new age and you deserve it. And it's coming for you. And it's freaking you out, and that's okay. Just move through that fear, because everything is showing that it is safe for you to tear down the walls of your heart now. And you can leave your usual circles behind. So maybe energies that are holding you back, because you need to seek out true companions, people who will not uproot or dig up the seed of love that's been planted, that is still growing, that's fragile or feels fragile. With the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups, there's this sense of it hasn't fully manifested into its potential yet. So actually, I want to ask more about that. What can we get to bring this love to its full potential? Oh, this is so interesting. This card tells me that you just need to go for it. Okay, and then this card is that you're like in your own head. Maybe you just need to get out of your own head is what it's saying. I'm gonna pull more sexual tarot. Tell me about this. Okay, Five of Pentacles, tiny violin. Five of Wands. Oh, okay. A Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like we have like poverty, we have like multiple suitors, and then we have like really slow to get going, maybe like wealthy man here. I don't know. That's interesting. Let me pull from the Sacred Mysteries. Tell me about these three cards. What's going on here? Okay, acceptance. Acceptance of what? Acceptance, preservation. Okay, and play. Acceptance, preservation, and play. So I get the feeling with these cards that it's like there needs to be maybe a kind of keeping it light and fun. And so there's a fear to go deeper, because it's just there's something enriching and nourishing and needed about it being fun right now. So you're preserving that fun and that lightheartedness, because it keeps you in a state of like being able to just like go with the flow, I think. And then these cards are kind of telling me that that's why there's like some hesitation, that it's not fully what it's going to be yet. Tell me more. I'm pulling more sexual tarot. Okay, King of Pentacles, like a really wealthy masculine energy here. The Star, like wish fulfillment. You're getting something that you've always wanted. Knave of Pentacles. Ooh, like somebody, again, wealthy, and then like, I don't know, this card to me is like it I'm trying to find a good word for it. Like the sexual energy is just really, really watery. Like, look at this. There's just like so much like pouring into, like pouring out of beverages. It gives me this sense of I don't know, fluidity, feminine, Five of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this one is like less of a negative of the Five of Swords definition because it's in the sexual tarot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting from these cards, masculine, that you're in a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's like you want to preserve a specific kind of sexual energy between you and this partner. And so there's a kind of delicacy or fragility taking place. It's like what is going on? I need to pull like another sacred geometry card. Tell me more. Oh. Echoes of One. Okay. This love is really powerful. It is the love of your life. This person is a big deal. Everything you've wanted. I've said that before, I think, in either a previous reading or also in this reading. But it's almost like because it's everything you wanted, it's like bringing out all your fears, like your stuff. I think that's why the Five of Swords is here, because it's like, do I really like get to have this person with these cards? And you're someone who's just been, I think, with the King of Pentacles, it's very much like you're wealthy, you're established, you're successful, and everything you've ever wanted, you've had, except this kind of love has been like the one thing maybe missing from your reality. And now you're getting it, and it's putting you almost in this vulnerable position you haven't felt before, because you're just so used to being in this like abundant, authoritative, successful, dominant, masculine, maybe even like patriarchal position. So it's kind of giving like you're not used to the sense of like a new beginning, or like being maybe a novice, or being unsure of yourself, or questioning yourself. It's almost like that's the challenge for you, masculine, is like this woman has you like in your feelings. Tell me more. Okay, we have the rainbow. The journey. Ooh, the ancient ones. And the staff. Okay. I'm getting maybe you're one of the rainbow babies that have come through. You're on a journey to activating your it's like this is the process of falling in love with this person is activating all your chakras with the rainbow, and it's also bringing about with the hummingbird and with the journey, it's bringing about a remembrance of past lives, and it's kind of creating maybe a sense of like just being hit with so much at once. I think that's what we started with the beginning of the reading, is like you're about to step into something unknown, and you're on the precipice of great change, because once you remember who you are, masculine, this is about being ancient and powerful, and this goes beyond like any one human lifetime. This is an accumulation of lifetimes. And I'm getting maybe even like you're getting maybe Egyptian, Atlantean, Lemurian activations. I'm seeing 555, big changes. and you're coming into your highest potential embodied. And then the staff is about spiritual authority. So this is very much the story of Moses. I don't know if any of you guys have seen The Prince of Egypt, but it used to be my favorite movie growing up. I would watch it on VHS like every day. And the music from that film, oh my God, amazing. And Hans Zimmer is amazing. It's such a great soundtrack. But this staff card reminds me of, it reminds me of Moses because it refers to Moses with the staff, and it's a Kundalini activation. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay. It's all like activating your Kundalini power. Okay. It's like powerful and terrifying. And I'm going to pull from my Kali Oracle. And then I don't think we're wrapping it up yet, honestly. It's like there's a lot here that wants to unfold. Shodashi. Okay, so this card is about being young, but simultaneously ancient and wise. Yeah, this is not your first rodeo masculine. You've been here many times. And there's a reason you've forgotten and you're remembering now. Because now is the time to remember. I'm really feeling like being in this season of Tender Roots card isn't about like a new beginning per se, about like a project, but it's more like a new beginning inside of you where because you're remembering who you are in your entirety, it's changing the timeline of how you experience reality. I don't know if you guys have seen The Good Place, but Chidi, he gets all of his past lives downloaded back into him in the final season of that show. It's my favorite show. I've watched like all the seasons at least 12 times. And it is so powerful because he goes from having extreme anxiety and indecisiveness about everything to being the most decisive and calm person. And that's what is going to happen to you. You're going to have something that's been like your greatest like obstacle to overcome inside yourself, like a tick or a thought pattern or a stagnation. And suddenly, boom, you're going to be like, it's going to be your strength. Okay. So let me pull one more like sacred geometry. On that, tell me about that. What's gonna be activated for the masculine? What is shifting from a weakness to a strength? Steam cave. Things are getting steamy. It's like very sexual. Infinity? Yeah. So like something like beyond time. It's, oh my gosh, ancient. Luna and the volcano. So more of that moon energy and more volcanic energy here. I mean, we haven't pulled volcanic energy, but I think I feel a volcano energy because of the astrology. It's very much like fire, explosive, boom, boom, boom. Like there's something here. It's like Kundalini orgasmic. It's really intense. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fire and water. It's like this feminine is the water to your fire. It's creating this steam. There's so much elemental chemistry going on with this couple. And it's literally creating infinity. It's like creating a portal where you go beyond space and time. Oh. Amazing. What am I pulling on? Soul cards. Tell me more. Ooh. Flames of desire. I think you just need to get into bed together. These cards are like, just have sex. Just do it. I'm not promoting that, like, generally. Normally I don't, but like I'm personally, like I'm abstinent. I'm not doing that kind of thing. But I'm not, like, I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. So disclaimer. The time is right. The time is right to get spicy. Get spicy. It's time to get spicy. Get it on, masculine. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Pull tarot. Then we're gonna wrap it up because this is becoming like an hour-long video. Oops. What is going on here? Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Again, so much moon symbolism. And the moon is the maternal, the feminine, the subconscious, the dream realm. The moon is technically the portal that all beings have to enter through to reach Earth realm, because there's 7 tiers representing the 7 planets. The moon is at the bottom, the moon is the pelvis, the moon is the genitals, the moon is the root. So there's a lot there with the moon. Root chakra activation, healing, clearing, purging, boundaries around like a study. Tell me more. Studying. I actually see this card as like, lately this card has been coming out as AI to me. So the King of Wands. Like sometimes when he comes out, I think of AI. So like if you're studying, maybe create boundaries around AI with these cards is kind of what that tells me. And then Ace of Cups to like protect your heart, protect the purity of this connection. Okay, tell me more. Oops. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so like an accumulation, saving, investing, finances. Excuse me. Three of Cups, collaboration. Okay, so there's like a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands here, that's fire, passion, pursuit of what lights you up, energy. And then kind of something happens with that. With the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So it's like an explosive upheaval of, like there was this to me actually, okay. If we're getting into astrology right now, I think we're zooming back out and we're going into astrology because this card is Fire Horse here. And so it's saying with the Fire Horse here, masculine, that you're actually zooming out of the chaos and momentum that maybe other people around you are taking, say with technological advancements, and you're going backwards into a more shamanic, ancient relationship to finances. And I think that's why Ancient Ones is so relevant here. And Shodashi, she's red and she is fiery red with desire, and she knows how to get what she wants. Okay, so you've unlocked the secrets of manifestation that go beyond what the tide of trend is pushing into the collective, into consensus reality right now. Yeah, it's like you're aware that to bring in something new and worthwhile, and like again, the seed, you're like planting the seed. It's a new beginning, but it's also ancient because seeds hold the codes and the geometry and the memory of the entire tree. And so you don't need to go with what other people are doing. Yeah, because there's like energetic boundaries here. And so that's kind of what I'm getting from those cards. Okay. I'm going to pull one more animal wild elemental card, I guess is what they're called. Oh, frog. Okay. Frog is like throat chakra, like speaking and singing. And what else is frog? I have to read frog, you guys. Where did I put the book? I threw it somewhere. So excited to show everybody. Oh, where did the frog? Where did, aha, it's hiding. Okay, frog. 19. Oh, and it's water. More water energy, I'm telling you. Singer of songs, transformation, cleansing, more cleansing here. Understanding emotions. Lots of emotional transformation happening. And rebirth. Ooh. You are being nudged to actively look for opportunities for transitions. You may be facing some of life's tough challenges, and frog messages and lessons will help you swim through these changes with grace and ease. The awakening that accompanies these changes will bring greater abundance into your life. Oh, even more abundance. Alternatively, frog medicine is also symbolic of coming into your power 1000%. This is done by purifying the soul. Okay. Releasing emotional baggage and coming from a place of personal integrity. Frog is telling you to make all your choices based on what is best for you. Dang, yeah. That pretty much summarizes this reading. I'm going to pull one more angel card and call it a day before my phone dies. This has been the longest reading I think I've ever done. Vulnerability. Boom. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration. And then pray for strength. Focus on your priorities no matter what. That about summarizes it. Took me an hour. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos from Via Oracle, and I'll see you next week. Bye.